Another great year of guns and hoses is officially in the books. People packed in here to the Enterprise Center for a great cause. Alex, it is stunning. It looks almost like a war zone here. Let's show you right behind us. Okay, this is a massive tree that came down in Kevin Fee's backyard. Crews behind us are going to have their hands full tonight. Take a look. They are hard at work trying to restore the power out here. As you can imagine, pitch black out in this rural area. Rob Day's cameras caught this man dumping 4 cats. There you see him throwing them out of the back of his car in this alley behind his home. This is where that car, according to the Missouri State Highway Patrol, entered in reverse, going right through this fireworks stand. The storm just ripped through here, ripping large old trees just like this one right out of its roots. And if you could see here, it lifted the sidewalk up with it. Imagine living next to this property. Video shows squatters breaking into this abandoned home, climbing through the back window. Another shows a guy pushing a trash can full of snacks up to that window. Here a guy throws a jacket up to the 2nd floor like he owns the place. But this building is owned by the city of Pine Lawn. Eddie Lachey lives next door.
It's like a nightmare.
Lachey says the property has become a magnet for all types of crime. Loud noises wake him up in the middle of the night. He says he's called the police and gone to City Hall to complain, but the problem persists. He says he doesn't understand why the city doesn't just knock this building down.
I feel like I cannot get any help. I feel like they don't care.
Pine Lawn Mayor Terry Epps says he does care. He says as soon as he heard about this problem through social media, he sent a city crew over to board up that window.
And I saw it and addressed it immediately.
I asked the mayor if they'd consider demolishing the building.
And hopefully we can sell it and get some homeowners living in that property.
I can't imagine anybody would ever want to live in that property.
I'm not sure, but investors are always looking to buy property for a good price, and that's what we're doing. We're auctioning it off. You'll be amazed at what a brick home can be turned back into. We'll look into it further, and if it needs to be demolished, we will.
Lachey's home has been in his family for 3 generations now. He has lived his entire life right here in Pine Lawn. He says he isn't leaving, and he hopes his voice will be heard.
I'm concerned. I want you to do the right thing. I want you to do your job. Do what you are paid to do.
Maddie Klein-Schroet tells us she couldn't believe what she was watching on her Ring doorbell Wednesday. Here you see a shirtless man walking up her back porch, grabbing her leaf blower and weed whacker and taking off.
Checked it, and it's this ugly little man, like, stealing my stuff.
She says it happened around 2 p.m. Wednesday at her home in the Boulevard Heights neighborhood of South St. Louis while she was away at work. She shared the video with St. Louis police.
It makes me feel really nervous. Somebody just went into my backyard, grabbed my stuff. It was a very much an invasive thing to happen.
Maddie isn't alone. Check out this video from exactly a week earlier. It appears to show the same man walking into Dwayne Fly's backyard in the middle of the day and stealing a gas can. Fly says this was just after the man had taken his lawnmower, making multiple trips into his yard while his wife was inside.
I don't know what kind of a person would do that. Obviously, they don't care what's going to happen to them.
This longtime South St. Louis resident says the ordeal has forced him to lock up all of his property no matter the time of day.
I shouldn't have to do that. It's my home. I don't feel that I should have to be that watchful, but hey, I guess that's the age we're in.
Maddie agrees.
It makes you nervous, when people just walk into your area and disturb your privacy like that.
Where are you in your life that you just throw animals away?
Tower Grove East neighbor Rob Day says he couldn't believe what he was watching Sunday afternoon as he was taking out his trash. 4 cats running through his alley near Pennsylvania and Gravois after a red sedan drove off, 3 of them fully declawed.
There's a short clock on declawed cats in the city. They can't climb, they can't kill their own food, and they can't defend themselves against all of the little alley vermin.
Here's what happened just moments before. The driver of the red Hyundai 4-door sedan with missing plates backs into the alley, pulls out a cage from the back, and as he pulls off, the cats who were hiding under the car run in different directions. Rob says he and his partner Lynn were able to grab 2 of the cats.
There is absolutely no acceptable reason to be throwing cats out on their head in an alley. Any information that we can get that allows us to track this person down is absolutely imperative.
Rob says this tiger-striped tabby they've named Daisy and this black and white guy they've appropriately named Oreo are doing great, even getting along with their dogs, a far cry from where they were headed just days ago.
We will absolutely foster them and make sure that they go to a loving forever home so that they don't have to deal with this abuse again.